And we're back with a very important partner show by JBology Live. I'm your host, Krista Inikovsky, introducing you to Dr. Lesya Anna. How are you today?
Hello, Krista. I'm very well. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me here.
Absolutely, my pleasure. And you're coming from the beautiful state of California, correct?
Oh, no, Vancouver, British Columbia.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm in Vancouver.
Well, I apologize. For some reason, we talked before. I could have sworn you were in California.
It's Northern California.
Wonderful, wonderful. So tell us about who you are and what you're up to these days.
Sure, thanks. So my name is Dr. Lesya Anna Adele. I actually currently work as I was a film producer, but we launched 2016. And our movie is about consciousness and quantum physics. So we talk about how we manifest things into the world, how important it is what our words and thoughts are. And how I got involved with that, I started off my career as a chiropractor and then really loved the integration of the energy work, so became an acupuncturist. And then even more so loved the integration of the mind and how the mind affects the body. And so I studied NLP therapy and hypnotherapy, became a certified hypnotherapist. And then I added nutrition and did all sorts of things. And as I was going through life, like I would just, have hurdles just like anybody else and everybody else. We all are here to have that experience, to have opportunities to grow. And I would just have this system that I would innately use ever since I was a little girl. And I would just constantly be using it and things would just open, doors would just open constantly all the time. And so when I was married and I had a little girl, and we had overextended ourselves real estate wise, and we were about to go bankrupt. On a Thursday afternoon, I was being told, you need to come up with $1.3 million. You have till Monday afternoon or you lose it all. And my husband at the time was just put his head in his hands and went, that's it, we're done. And I was just like, no. And I literally physically put out my hand to that energy and said, stop, like just stop everything. I don't know where that camera is, but sometimes we need to physically, not sometimes, often physically put out an energy to it. And I lined up everything I knew. I said my prayer to God, and I integrated myself fully in alignment with what it is that I needed to create, which was 1.3 million in 5 days. Are we kidding? And I'm telling you, I got on the phone, I made 2 phone calls, and that coupled with some extra cash that I had, figured out how to come up for myself. I had, by Monday afternoon, I had dotted lines. We were clear of that mortgage by some miracle. So my agreement with
Powerful story.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Yes.
Yeah. Or it should be believable. Maybe believable. Because it was real. My daughter witnessed it. My husband at the time witnessed it. Everybody was in absolute shock. And so my commitment to God at the time was that I was going to share with the world how I did that. So I made the movie, The Connected Universe. And it is a beautiful movie. And it is a wonderful way to share. But it was not how I was supposed to share. I was promoting other people's stories. And God tells us, it's right in the Bible. I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm very much a scientist in quantum physics. But there are some books that we should take wisdom from. And the Bible has a lot of nuggets of wisdom. And I was born Christian, Catholic, and I just continue on in that vein because I find the best references from there. And so in the book of Thomas, it says, if you do not share that which is within you, then that which is within you will destroy you. If you share that which is within you, that which is within you will save you. And I saw that later, years later, and I went, I have to share. So I wrote the book, and now I've created a course called The Ultimate Prosperity Creator, and I help teach people fully align and integrate into that energy that completes their path into whatever it is they're wishing for, the relationship, the money, the community, the career, all of those are happening in magical synchronicity. And it's not complicated. I see these other programs where people they're like, it's simple. And then I see like pages of information and I think, I want simple, like what's the sauce?
Well, I would love to hear and look forward to the opportunity to hear all about that. We just have a moment here, so I want to make sure you get a chance to let us know who would be a good JV partner for you. Who do you want to continue the story with? So
Totally.
they know how to reach out to you through the links that you have here on our directory.
Awesome, thanks. So I'm already linking up with people that are into spiritualism, people that want to profit financially. So there's like I've been linking up with other pastors, not that I'm a pastor, but with pastors, with people that are into financial abundance, people that are looking to expand their network through entrepreneurialism, anything to do that way. You can function as an entrepreneur for years, but we need to empower people with their inner talk, their inner focus.
Yes,
So
absolutely. Beautiful. Thank you so much. We're out of time. I look forward to having more opportunities to learn more about what you're doing and your powerful story and how you're reaching others. And for those of you watching, if this resonates with you, please reach out to Dr. Lesya Anna and look forward to following your journey. Thank
so should I share links with you or
I
how do
have them already.
oh
Yep,
you
they're right.
okay,
They'll be posted right next to us.
okay. All right.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Thank you, Krista.